Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Akron Rubberducks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mario Carbajal will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Digging in, Tom McClendon, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Swing and a liner. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, the base hit.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to employ that, and you're going to use the ambush tactics. And not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Digging in, Manuel Rosales is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. From the belt, the pitch down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Rosales tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Standing in now, Kazuhito Nakamura. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series. McClendon
stands at first with 1 out. There he goes. That's a strike to throw down. He's not going to get him as he swipes second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Coming to the plate now, Billy Gonzalez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On, he pops it up. Finley ranging into shallow right. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Roll. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out. Give your team a chance. Give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit. Even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's down.
2 out with a man at first. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ferreira is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 1-0. Russell Rivas is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Settling in now, Ricky Finley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ricky Finley.
Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Chacin will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And he'll dive back in. Into the box, Dewey. Woodyard, as the first pitch here is a bit high. It's ball 1. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center, home run number 5 on the year. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Stepping in now, Michael Romo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 9 homers and 22 RBIs. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Colon is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
So striding forward now, Sergio Ferreira, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-0. Weekly hit towards first, right to him, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Leading off the inning, Chester Galindo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Batting seven, the shortstop, Hank Hester.
Striding into the box, Hank Hester, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here it comes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Steve Campos, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, as we are all knotted up at 2.
Man, I love that AB right there. He rushed him in with the pitch before. You would think maybe he would leak a little bit, cheat to the inside half of the plate. Not the case. Kept his shoulder square, stayed on that pitch middle away, and was able to drive it out of the yard.
Steve Campos stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder on the run, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Batting 9, the left fielder, number 15.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. To the plate now, Alvin Colon, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back in there. The 0-1 delivery. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Pickoff move to second. Runner back safely. In now, Tom McClendon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He singled to open up the ball game. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Ready with the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and we're deadlocked now. Stepping in, Pedro Cruz. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Pedro Cruz.
First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning. And it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Standing in, Sammy Machado. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, and there he goes towards second. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Hey, you know, in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Full count, 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
So now to the plate, Luis Delgado in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Not close. It's 2-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
3-0 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
There's ball 4.
Perfect.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping up now, Gary Middachek. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
A 1 pitch on its way. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. And that hook's just foul. Boy, not by much more than an inch or two there. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Number 5, Carlos.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Chacin. He reached on a single in his first try. No balls and 1 strike. Set with the 0-1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
At the plate, Dewey, Woodyard, and on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. He's set. The 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We've played 2 full. The Rubberducks lead this one 3-2. Now at the plate, Manuel Rosales. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Manuel.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
This is pulled into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The relay throw, and he's safe. So here's the cleanup hitter, Billy Gonzalez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Low for ball 1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box, Rick Kramer, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Chester Galindo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
2-1. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Midacek is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Romo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Into the box now, Sergio Ferreira. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The batter, number 00, designated hitter, Pedro.
So striding in, Pedro Cruz. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at bat. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Here it comes, 0-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Fouled away. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and one away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Sammy Machado, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. A runner on first with two away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Campos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. New inning set to get underway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hank Hester. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to bat.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Oh, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit. Throwing to second.
Now batting, number 15.
To the plate now, Alvin Colon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's now 6-3.
Dan, you see the guy out on the mound. He's pitching with bad body language right there. There's blood in the water for a lot of these hitters.
You know, D-Row, you have to make up your mind when you run out there. You're going to do one of two things. You're going to be the hunter or the huntee. And right now, they're hunting this guy.
Tom McClendon is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Skied into straightaway right. Chacin is there to put it away for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 2.
Stepping into the box, Manuel Rosales. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's in there for a strike. 3 runs already home here. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Machado takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Striding forward now is the DH, Kazuhito Nakamura. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's...
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they open it up to 8-3. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty, but you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped him up. Delgado has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Leading off the inning, Luis Delgado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ricky Finley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate now, Carlos Chacin. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Chester Galindo. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Brito is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Hank Hester already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Line drive to left. And another base hit for him now. 3 for 3 in this one.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get.
Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
First and second now, 1 man out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with the purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
So now to the plate, Tom McClendon, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Line drive base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Stepping in now, Dewey Woodyard. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as it is now an 8-4 ball game. And now Michael Romo, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. Romo is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. Could find himself a member of the All-Star squad this year. He's had a nice season, currently second in fan votes at third base.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Sergio Ferreira waits on deck. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. And he takes a called strike 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Line to the right side, but they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The batter,
now to the plate, Pedro Cruz, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runners on first with 1 down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Sammy Machado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and 2 strikes now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Colon is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A run, a hit, and a man left. 5 innings complete. Richmond leads this one 8-4. Ready for another chance? Manuel Rosales. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Woodyard is there for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter.
At the plate, Kazuhito Nakamura. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the third
Billy Gonzalez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And this one runs up high, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Line drive to left. Ferreira is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Squirrels lead it 8-4.
The catcher, Luis Delgado.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Luis Delgado is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now at the plate, Gary Midicek, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. A 1 pitch on its way. And he pops it up back behind second base. McClendon ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 6 full. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 8-4. So stepping in, Rick Kramer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Hank Hester will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way. Fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Steve Campos. Ball one to start the at bat. A runner on first with two away. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Skied into straightaway right. Chacin is under it, and he makes the catch for out number three.
Please join us for the traditional seventh inning stretch.
Larry Sims gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 21, Larry Sims.
Carlos Chacin will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Flares this one over toward first, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Dewey Woodyard will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
This one's down to third. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Romo. First pitch of the at-bat.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
21.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. The pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full. Sergio Ferreira would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Ready on 0-2.
Count is 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
A ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Richmond leads this one 8-4. Into the box, Alvin Colon. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Tom McClendon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Hit back up the middle, reined in. Step on the bag for 1. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Ready now, Manuel Rosales. He's 1-for-4 for the game. From the stretch. Popped up. Romo shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Kazuhito Nakamura. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. The Squirrels lead it 8-4. Tom Melvin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 16, Tom Melvin.
Leading off the inning, Sammy Machado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Sammy Machado.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The bat, the catcher, Luis Delgado.
At the plate, Luis Delgado, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Melvin, only 20 years old. He was taken in the second round during the first-year player draft of 2024.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now.
Center fielder, Gary Middleton.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Gary Middleton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. This is line to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the eighth quite yet.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Ricky Finley, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. One and one.
One ball, one strike.
From the stretch.
The count is 2-1.
Drilled on the ground is short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 2 down, runners at first and second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kazuhito Nakamura.
The designated hitter, Kazuhito Nakamura.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4. Now in the box, Rick Kramer. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. He waits. Now the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
From the stretch, Chester Galindo stands in as he looks at a called strike. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. 2 out with the man at first. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2. He pops it up. Machado will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. Carmine Melendez will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Striding in to start the ninth, Dewey Woodyard, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And it's fouled away. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Campos is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in, Michael Romo. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Melendez, a 5'10" right-hander, comes into the day third in all-star balloting among relievers, so we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Sergio Ferreira, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Strike one to start the at-bat. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right, and it's gone. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
8-5 tonight. The Richmond Flying Squirrels took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Lauren Villa wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Mario Carbajal was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.